Glass of milk: the hidden dangers in your milk carton. Glass of milk. Are you drinking your way to the ER? Think a simple glass of milk is harmless? Think again. The very milk cartons seniors and working families rely on may be hiding a silent danger. With over 128,000 hospitalizations annually from foodborne pathogens, the CDC warns us about a quiet crisis unfolding in America's grocery aisles. Corporations are playing a dangerous game with public health, and for anyone over 60, milk has become one of the most perilous bets. How many of us are unknowingly pouring a glass of danger? This is the Downturn Report, and today, we expose 9 of the worst milks you should never buy. Let's begin. 1. Dollar General, the false oasis. Dollar General promises a low-cost oasis, but for families living paycheck to paycheck, it can be a trap. Health inspectors in multiple states have found a chilling pattern: milk coolers running at 50 to 52 degrees Fahrenheit, far above the safe 40 degrees Fahrenheit threshold. This isn't a simple mistake, it's an invitation for pathogens like Listeria and Salmonella to thrive. In Kentucky, officials even had to shut down a store where milk was sitting at room temperature for hours. Over the last 3 years, dozens of similar failures have been uncovered. Adding to the danger, Dollar General often sources milk from the cheapest dairies, some with alarming issues. A 2021 lawsuit in Tennessee revealed one supplier shipping milk with high somatic cell counts, which is industry jargon for pus from sick cows. Many customers report their milk souring days before the expiration date, leaving them with a choice: throw away their hard-earned money or risk their health. This isn't just spoiled milk, it's a bitter tax on the poor, a direct consequence of a business model that prioritizes. 2. Walmart, the deceptive smile. Walmart's slogan, "Save money, live better," is a promise that seems to ring hollow when it comes to their milk. Investigations have exposed a dark side to this friendly giant. A 2023 report from Reuters and the Food Integrity Campaign found that Walmart's distribution hubs were leaving milk shipments to bake in summer heat, reaching temperatures over 80 degrees Fahrenheit. This turns milk into a bacterial swamp long before it ever reaches the shelf. Thousands of complaints on consumer forums echo the same nightmare: great value milk souring early and causing illnesses. Walmart's own milk plant in Indiana relies on ultra-high temperature, UHT, processing to extend shelf life. While this sounds convenient, it strips away essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, which are crucial for older adults. You're getting a longer expiration date, but a nutritionally poorer product. Then there's the ethical rot. A 2023 animal welfare lawsuit exposed abuse at Walmart suppliers, with sick cows and unsanitary conditions contributing to high somatic cell counts in the milk supply. Former employees admit to putting milk that had been sitting out for hours back on the shelf. The company's drive to cut costs turns consumer health into collateral damage. Family Dollar, a betrayal of trust. Family Dollar was once a trusted neighbor, but a 2022 federal investigation revealed one of the most grotesque betrayals in U.S. retail history. At their Arkansas distribution center, inspectors found over 1,100 dead rodents and rat droppings blanketing products. Yet, milk was shipped from this same vile warehouse to hundreds of stores in 6 states. The gallon you poured over your cereal might have been stored next to rat carcasses. The danger didn't stop with rats. A 2023 report from consumer watchdog Midwest found that nearly 40% of Family Dollar stores were caught selling expired milk, some more than a week past its date. Like its peers, the company's reliance on skeleton crews means no one has the time or training to properly manage food safety. The chain expanded into low-income neighborhoods, betting that struggling families would accept whatever was offered. The infestation wasn't rodents, it was corporate greed. 3640. 36,640. 4. Kroger, the curdled tradition. Kroger has built its brand on a facade of tradition and trust, but its private label milk may be a bitter surprise. In 2022, blind tests showed Kroger's milk spoiling 4 to 5 days before its expiration date. This isn't just a nuisance, it's a genuine risk for those on a fixed income who can't afford to waste money or visit the emergency room. Much of Kroger's milk comes from distant megafarms, not local dairies. A 2023 USDA audit found one supplier delivering milk at 49 degrees Fahrenheit, well above the safety limit. Kroger also quietly uses UHT processing without clear labeling, stripping away vital nutrients like vitamin B12 and folate. A class action lawsuit in 2021 even accused the company of falsely labeling organic milk from cows that were allegedly confined and fed non-organic feed. Former employees have reported that spoiled milk was often marked down instead of being removed from shelves. When a company's milk is less about family values and more about corporate shortcuts, you have to ask yourself if you dare pour another glass. 5. Safeway, the misleading name. Safeway's name once promised security, but that promise is dangerously misleading today. A 2023 investigation by San Francisco Weekly Investigative revealed that recalled milk was being quietly reprocessed and returned to store shelves without relabeling. This led to a string of campylobacteriosis cases, a severe stomach illness particularly dangerous for the elderly. Public health reports from 2022 to 2024 cited over 60 Safeway stores for dairy coolers running too warm, some at an alarming 55 degrees Fahrenheit. An ex-employee confessed that management instructed staff to keep milk on shelves even during cooler failures. The company's private label milk, sourced from a pipeline criticized for chemical shelf life extension, has a reputation for spoiling up to 6 days before the expiration date. When a company's actions contradict its name, its loyalty is to 6. Aldi, a risky bargain. Aldi's promise of low prices is tempting, but their Friendly Farms brand milk may be a hidden risk. Much of their milk comes from megadairies with a history of animal neglect, leading to high somatic cell counts, a clinical sign of infection. A 2021 class action lawsuit in Illinois questioned Aldi's RBST-free claims, alleging they couldn't verify suppliers' practices. Customers consistently report Aldi milk spoiling within 48 hours, ranking the brand as a top offender for premature spoilage. This is linked to the company's extreme cost-cutting, which results in minimal staff and unchecked refrigeration logs. Delivery trucks also show high-temperature fluctuations, further compromising the milk before it even gets to the store. Aldi's bargain milk may save you a few cents, but for vulnerable shoppers, the potential health cost is far too high. 7. Target, the polished facade. Target's clean, premium image can hide a deeply flawed dairy supply chain. Their good and gather milk comes from a rotating cast of third-party processors chosen based on cost, not consistent standards. A 2023 report found that the milk had inconsistent calcium content and even traces of industrial sanitizers. Lab tests also revealed high peroxide levels, a chemical used to extend shelf life that can be dangerous for older adults. A whistleblower leaked internal logs showing milk pallets sitting unrefrigerated for over 5 hours before being shipped to stores. Within Target stores, audits found that 43% had expired milk on the shelves and that 1 in 5 had dangerously warm coolers. The company's brand image hides a dangerous lack of oversight and a systemic disregard for food safety. When a brand values appearances over your health, it's not just misleading, it's dangerous.